Okay, can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
We can, yes. Yes, we can.
The video is well. Can you see
It,
my photo and my camera?
I can see your photo. I can see your camera. We
Okay,
can't see any screen that you're sharing yet.
okay. Thanks for all. It pleases me to be with you all now. I think we will talk about a very interesting topic in this talk. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can.
Okay,
It's still partly being shared. I can see all your other screens at the moment. I don't know if you can make that full screen
okay,
whenever you get round to that. Over to you, though.
okay. We can talk about cybercrime trends in MENA region. In this talk, we will talk about some interesting threats and the defensive strategies we use in the MENA region. Let's start about a small brief about myself. My name is Islam Muhammad Abbas. I am in third grade in Faculty of Computer and Information Science. Currently, I working as malware analyst in Flazer's company and as a cybersecurity engineer in iExpert, and also working as cybersecurity instructor in a lot of companies like Amit Learning and Instant Software Solution and Khan Academy. My expertise is mainly in malware analysis and digital forensics and threat intelligence. I hope to be a good talk for you all and benefit from it for you all. Firstly, we can talk about cybercrime landscape in MENA region. In MENA region, we have a lot of cybersecurity rapidly landscape in UAE or Saudi Arabia or Egypt or a lot of country. This is because of the digital transformation and visions of these countries. Because of these visions, we have a lot of cybersecurity rapidly transformation, and from this point, we can talk about the attacks which happen on these sectors. A lot of sectors we can talk a lot of attacks which happen in a lot of sectors like financial or geopolitical or a lot of these attacks, and these attacks somehow can done by state sponsored like APT groups, which we can mention after some slides. And from these attacks, we can found an attacks in current days run by AI powered threats like phishing, like ransomwares. AI was greatly involved with these attacks, and also one of the most important attacks or vulnerabilities which has rapidly evolving in our MENA region is IoT vulnerabilities. So we can talk now about something and how these attacks happen or currently the threat types in MENA region. We will found a lot of threat types in MENA region, like APT groups, any of hacking groups can do something like phishing or ransomware attacks, and these two attacks is rapidly involved in our MENA region, especially the phishing attacks, which depended on exploiting the low awareness of many of citizens of MENA regions. And from this exploiting of awareness, they can steal credentials, they can steal a lot of financial reports or financial data. Uh, Also, the ransomware attacks are escalating from phishing. There are a lot of phishing attacks click this link or download this attachment from email, and second default, the victim download a ransomware or download a malicious file, and then all of his data or her data are encrypted, and they must pay a lot of money to restore his data, but data not coming again. So the most cybersecurity crimes in MENA region, as a trend of cybersecurity crimes, we can talk about phishing and ransomware and data breaches. From my point of view, and from statistics, and from a lot of views, this is the three most rapidly trends in MENA region in current days, uh, like phishing and ransomware and data breaches. And I will talk about every one of them by some of details. We can talk about phishing. Phishing in nowadays is a lot of complicated. How this has involved by AI. And nowadays AI has rapidly involved with a lot of technologies, but this has a bad side. This is bad side, like AI has make a lot of schemes, a lot of attachment, a lot of many crafting messages, which may make a lot of people tricked to see this is mail is legitimate, and then click the link normally, and then the fisher tricks this victim to steal his social media credentials, or financial credentials, or information like login credentials, or any credentials the fisher can get. Or the second word the fisher love to do this is like to make the victim download any malicious file or any attachment file, and this file will be the next stage of the attack, and this is the stage mostly like ransomware or malware, but especially it will a ransomware, and this is ransomware will take us to the next attack, and the next rapidly attack. Ransomware attacks in nowadays are a lot of has a lot of money to payments. A lot of companies, a lot of people has infected with this attack. Global ransomware payments reached in 2024 to around to $900 million from ransomware attacks, and this is a great statistics which lead us to the importance of attacks like ransomware in MENA region or MENA critical infrastructure, increasingly targeted due to some strategic importance. And from the most important statistics we can see in the ransomware attacks, that the healthcare faced 177 incidents globally in 2023, and a lot of healthcare systems are infected with this ransomware, and this will be a very very obstacle in future days, because it's related to health of people and health of the people in each country. And also not for this only, but the average of ransomware payments from 2020 to 2024 are rapid, incredibly increased in two $2 million, and this is increase are 500 increase 500% increase from the 2023. And this is all which make the ransomware is the critical cyber threat in MENA region, which we must target or focus on it. So we can nextly go to data breaches. Data breaches are major cybersecurity crime threat in MENA region because of ransomware attacks. there are a lot of credentials and a lot of data are exposed. So data breaches make us or make hackers get this data and use it for next attacks, or use it to do phishing campaigns or another phishing campaigns. And the data breaches also has a lot of cost, like reached to 4.80 millions dollars. And this is a very very large number of money. And also data breaches when affect systems like financial systems, or anything like high value infrastructure, or any MENA region, a country. This the cost from this attacks, or the cost from this data breaches reaches to $6.7 million. And this is a lot of money. And we can see in 2024 around 2.6 billion person records were exposed from data breaches and phishing attacks. It's around a lot of people from MENA region. I talk about 2.6 billion personal records. It's a big, big, big number of records. So data breaches do a lot of major place in cyber security crimes in MENA region. So we must, and this data breaches is not targeted to one country or two countries. It's around all world, especially in MENA region, because data breaches come from phishing attacks, and phishing attacks coming from low awareness of cybersecurity for people which working in companies, which working in a lot of high infrastructures in each country. So this number is normally when the awareness of security is low. And from this point we can talk about defensive strategies which will help us to uh, decrease this data breaches and decrease the attacks which coming from ransomware and which coming from phishing attacks. So the next very very interesting topic we can talk about it, and relative to our talk, the most active ABT groups in MENA region. There are a lot of ABT groups related to Iran. ABT group like ABT 34, which name Oil Rig, and ABT 33, which name Elephant, and Charming Kitten. This are a lot of ABT groups and has a lot of activities in MENA region, and all of them primarily linked to Iran. And this is ABT groups targeting a critical sectors for sponge or distribution. For example, ABT 34, active since from 2014, focuses on financing and energy and the government. And this ABT groups commonly using the spear phishing breach Middle Eastern organizations, such as 20 in such as a 2017 attack on a UAI financial institution, which has a very very enormous costing, and very damage a lot of related financial sectors from the UAI country. And for another example, ABT 33 in 2017 with destructive a malware. And this is malware has infected a lot of people and a lot of countries in this time. And also Sharping Kitten conducts a cybersecurity sponge against MENA governments and the MENA activities, which was in 2020 champion targeting from phishing attacks. And this is spear phishing attacks, which especially come to specified countries like UAI, like Saudi Arabia, like a lot of countries. And all of this come from sharpening kitten ABT group, and this is the most effective or most active ABT groups in MENA region, with some very very interesting statistics about each one of them. So from this point, we can talk about what about defensive. Or my talk about attacking or ABT groups or breaches or the current activities which done from hackers. But where is the defensive strategies for this? Where is the defensive strategies for all of these attacks, which which are must to be in our days? So in these days, we can implement a lot of defensive strategies to prevent us from these attacks, like zero trust architecture, to secure remote work from cloud systems. Zero trust architecture is a very, very, very important defensive strategy, which companies are talk about it now. And this strategy or this architecture help the countries or help the help the all of countries to work normally from home or from cloud system or from anything like this. And this architecture critical as 60 hundred of MENA business use the cloud services in 2024. For this reason, we must implement a strategy like zero trust architecture, and also we can talk about conducting regular cybersecurity trainings. Why we need these security trainings? Because of attacks like phishing or spear phishing. Because of these attacks exploiting the low awareness of cybersecurity people, in this point we need cybersecurity trainings to reduce this phishing attacks. And the in generally there is a statistics which call us about the cybersecurity trainings reduce phishing about by 70% 70% percentage from happening this attack. So a lot of MENA countries and a lot of companies in this MENA region talk about or conduct a lot of money to make a cybersecurity trainings to reduce these phishing attacks. And the next defensive strategies, and this is a newly defensive strategies which used in these days, is the AI driven security tools. There are a lot of AI driven security tools which can made us do a better defensive strategies from against these attacks. And this AI driven security tools like real-time threat detection and real-time detect the ABT groups like ABT 34 from its patterns, from its cyber kill chain model which they use. And this is tools are used in nowadays in a big of companies of MENA region, and in coming days it will used in a lot of in a lot of countries in MENA region. And the certs of each company. In each company of MENA region, there are a certain team of this country. So the cert team of each country will must have a collaboration to work about the global threats of MENA region together, which will make us align frameworks and make a lot of defensive strategies common between the countries, and this will make us defensive or make us guarded from these attacks. And this is a short which tell us about the companies or countries go to any defensive strategies. We can see that the zero trust is the most targeted defensive strategies, and the second of it is the trainings. The trainings is for make us about against the phishing attacks, which is a very important attacks we can talk about. And also we have some countries and some companies talk and conducting a lot of money in IoT security. and the supply chain security, because this is attacks will damage a lot of infrastructure for this company. Any company dependent on a lot of IoT devices or embedded systems, it has to conduct a lot of money in IoT security, and also the supply chain. If you are a security provider or a supply chain provider, so you must pay a lot of money and conducting a lot of money to make sure the supply chain security of your company is very fine, because not happening like SolarWind attack. One company has fallen, and from this company, a lot of big company has been fallen, like IBM and Microsoft and Cisco and Intel. For that, the supply chain security strategy defensive is very important to us to look about it. So we can now conclude about what have I talk in this presentation. We can talk about rising of cybersecurity threats, the very important of the phishing and ransomware and data breaches attacks. Also, we can talk about the proactive defensive and the critical infrastructures defensive, like tools and the strategies which are used, like AI-driven tools and zero trust, and conducting in trainings for cybersecurity people and non-cybersecurity people also. And in final, we can talk about the collaborations between the certain teams in a lot of MENA region companies, which make us has a lot of common frameworks and common defensive strategies, and also working on the attacks or the trending attacks with us, with very talented teams in each country, like CERT teams. And and from my point of view, the future trends in the coming days will be in these 3 points. The first point, from my point of view, the AI-driven cyber attacks will be a lot of rapidly increased because of the AI-powered attacks, like deepfakes, like adaptive malwares. These attacks are very, very, very hard to detect. Deepfake, we can take any voice, and this voice we can take from it a lot of things we can't imagine it. And also adaptive malware, the malware author, which all who his do is create a malware and then send this malware to any victim, and the malware is well adaptive to this environment and will adapt to the full of network of this victim, and then the malware will be acting from the adaptive learning methods from which he gained from this environment. And this is very, very, very important thing to companies, which industries like antiviruses or anti-malwares, because it's a very great challenge for them. And the second point from the future trends, from my point of view, is the quantum computing threats. Computing is nowadays is a lot of rapidly in a lot of countries. Maybe this countries not from MENA region, but it still have a lot of rapidly changes in the countries around the world. And the quantum computing is well challenging in the encryption and risking data breaches. Because of this, we can take considered about this tech, because the quantum computing will has a lot of emerge in the coming days. And the final feature trend, from my point of view, is the cybersecurity crime as a service. Cybersecurity crime as a service has rapidly emerged in dark web. There are a lot of people and a lot of hackers can make for you a cybersecurity crime. Once you pay it, we will do for you anything in dark web. So cybersecurity crimes in coming days, but cybersecurity crimes as a service, which all you want to do, not the knowledge, not the tools, not the anything else like money. just you can pay for any attacking group, and this attacking group will do what you need, attacking any infrastructure, attacking any company, attacking any country, if this is state sponsored or something like this. So this trend, we must take considered about looking about it, because it rapidly changed from the past days and nowadays. So this is are the future trends from my point of view, and I'm very, very, very grateful, and it very pleases me to be with you all. And it's the Q&A board. If anyone wanted to ask anything, it pleases me to hear about all questions.
Thank you so much, Aslam, for a very informative presentation. As
Thank
Aslam
you.
mentioned, if anyone does have any questions that they would like to ask, this is your opportunity. With that in mind, let's go to our question. What emerging cyber threats are most critical in the MENA region today?
Can you repeat this question, please?
Yes, of course. Yes. What emerging cyber threats are more critical or most critical in the MENA region today?
From my point of view, this is ransomware attacks. Ransomware attacks is a lot of emerging rapidly from the MENA region, and the ransomware attack respectively come from the phishing attacks. In a lot of times, the ransomware come from phishing email or phishing attachment, and this a lot of companies has been attacked from this way. So from my point of view, this is the most emerging attack in MENA region.
Thank you so much indeed for your presentation and also for all your time today. I do appreciate you being with us,
Thank you,
Aslam. Thank you so much to the floor for the questions as well.
thank you,
Really
thank
informative.
you,
Trevor.
thank you,
Hope to see
really
you again
thank you,
soon.
thank you. Okay,
Thank you so much indeed. Thank you very much. There we go. Another very busy session for you today. I do hope you have enjoyed it. A massive thank you to all our speakers. We appreciate it. It's been a very busy session today, and a lot of topics that we wanted to bring you today at our very as ever busy session, the future of digital forensics for businesses, our virtual summit. A massive thank you to Karthik Vanichalam, the Senior Principal Director of Cybersecurity at NEOM India. We had Piyush Kojik with us, the Associate Product Manager at Exterio, Adwali, also Digital Forensic Incident Response, Marianne Marwi and Iru Godzalari Equali. And of course, we've just heard there from Eslam Mohammed Abbas, who's been with us today as well. A massive thank you to all our questions from the floor as well. We do appreciate those questions as ever. This is your opportunity really to ask those questions. So we're so glad that you've
okay,
managed to do so. And we do hope you've obviously got some good takeaways to take away with you as well. Huge thank you to our platinum sponsor, Exterio, for your support as ever today. It's gratefully appreciated. Just before we wrap up for today, just a couple of events to put in your diary, looking ahead for the rest of the year. A few virtual events coming up on the 23rd of July. We've got the Future of Digital Forensics for Businesses, our Indian edition. So if you've liked today and you want to find out more about it in the India region, make a note of that, the 23rd of July. And looking ahead into the autumn, the Future of Digital Customer Experiences for Retail and E-Commerce, the Industry Virtual Summit, our US edition, and that's on the 12th of November. As ever, make a note, groupfuturista.com for all the upcoming events in person and virtual, and a great place